So I am very excited to watch this film. I had been waiting to watch 28 Days Later for the longest time, but 28 Days Later was never available. They always had like 28 weeks later. And I think now, because obviously there's the new one coming out, I think pretty soon, 28 years later, they've now finally added 28 Days Later, the original. So I've heard great things about this film, but yeah, I don't know too much about it besides the fact that Cillian Murphy is in it, and that is all I know about the film. And obviously it's a zombie film. It's like I've heard good things about it, but I don't know too much about it. I don't know what happens, why people really like it, but I've always been really, eager to watch it. So I'm happy that it is finally available. So yeah, let's just get into it. So I'm assuming apocalypse has already started. This is always the most interesting part of watching anything zombie related, is people finding out and kind of how it happens. I honestly feel like an apocalypse of chimps going wild would be scarier to me than a zombie apocalypse. I don't really like, I'm not the biggest fan of monkeys. Like, I respect them, but like from a distance. Are they here to rescue them?
I got both these, no problem. So get to it.
Is this how it's gonna start then? Because one of them has got the virus and they're gonna release them?
The chimps are infected. They're highly contagious. They've been given an inhibitor.
Infected with what?
In order to cure, you must first understand.
Infected with what?
Okay, so the apocalypse hadn't started. I assume it's just riots and that it was on the telly.
What the f is talking about?
Get the cages open.
No!
Maybe listen to the scientist.
Stop! You've no idea!
Exactly. This is why I don't like him. I don't like him. I was already freaked out by monkeys, but then I can't remember how old I was. The woman who had a pet chimp and it just went insane, and you hear the 911 call. Her girlfriend was like calling 911 and you could just hear it in the background going, no. Listen, I get that they thought they were doing the right thing by freeing them, but if the scientists are telling you they're infected with something highly contagious, don't let them out. Maybe listen to them. Okay, 28 days later. Cillian? I know those eyes anywhere. Oh. Was not expecting nudity. Why is he naked though? It's giving
Hello?
The Walking Dead first episode.
Hello?
See, I thought he was in a hospital, because this looks like a hospital, but then like, where were his clothes? Like, they wouldn't, he was all strapped in. I also am excited to watch something zombie related that isn't set in America. I think it's just that it's much more interesting because obviously we don't have guns, or like, we do, but not. It's not like in the US where most people own a gun. So it's just much more interesting to watch, and I think scarier because it's like you don't have guns to rely on. I think it's obviously, again, like Train to Busan is a really good one. Being in a city would be like one of the worst places to be. Obviously being on a train or a plane or a cruise would be the worst place to be, but being in a city as well. That's when you'd be grateful if you kind of like lived in the middle of nowhere, far away from everyone. But where are they though, as in the zombies? But how did he get left though? Surely there must have been other people in hospitals. They wouldn't just leave them there. God, imagine at night as well, absolutely no one around. Or you don't know that. That's the thing, you don't know if you're completely alone. I don't know what would be worse, thinking that you're completely alone, or not knowing if you're completely alone. Is it mass suicide, maybe?
Hello?
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, wait. Oh no, they're infected, obviously.
Are you okay?
I think a good rule to follow in life is if you walk in somewhere and it's full of dead people, maybe just leave.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
No, you should have. You should have. No, it's justified. It's 100% justified. How fast are these ones as well? Are they fast? I'm surprised fire kills them. Well, I suppose if they get disintegrated into nothing, then... yeah.
Man walks into a bar with a giraffe. They just get pissed. The giraffe falls over. The man goes to leave. The barman says, "Oi, you can't leave that lion there." He says, "No, it's not a lion. It's a giraffe."
What?
It's completely humorless.
Maybe because now's not the time to be joking.
Well, you'll go and come back, yeah? You won't!
Yes!
No one ever comes back.
Yeah, we need to, I get wanting to obviously go check on your family and make sure they're still alive, but you have to also be sensible.
You never go anywhere alone unless you've got no choice. Unless the two only travel during daylight.
We'll all go and find your dead parents together, okay?
Eat!
Oh, at least we got Maltesers then. That makes things a little bit better. I still can't believe he just got left like that. Like, surely there would have been other people in the hospital. There would have been other people in the hospital in a coma, or that can't, you know, move. Surely if the city's been evacuated, you also have to evacuate those people. There would be some sort of procedure. See, I don't know if in this situation it would be best to not know. Like, never go, so it's like there's a part of you that thinks they might still be alive instead of going and seeing that they're dead or that they're infected. I don't know. I guess people would like that closure, but I don't know if a part of you would just like to think they're out there and they got out. No, that would be so, like, I just couldn't. I mean, I guess, yeah, because then, like, you'd be out there and you'd want to find them in case they are alive because you'd want to protect them. Well, if you're sleeping now, sleeping with you, don't wake up. So I assume they thought there wasn't a chance of him waking up from the coma.
They died peacefully.
Yeah.
You should be grateful.
Not grateful.
Compared to how other people probably died.
My parents and my sisters, we went to Paddington Station, hoping maybe we could get on a plane, maybe we could buy our way onto a plane. I remember my dad had all this cash, even though...
Yeah, I think you probably have to be filthy rich to be able to buy your way onto a plane, onto a bunker, to whatever they have.
We should stay here tonight.
My room was up at the top. You two can have that. I'll stay.
No, we'll all sleep in the same room. It's safer.
Yeah. See, like, I watch all these films and series, and it's like, I would honestly just kill myself. I don't understand why people fight so hard to survive. Survive what? Survive for what? You know, especially when you're watching The Walking Dead and they're getting pregnant and having kids, and it's like, why? Like, no, what was the point? You know, you try and maybe wait it out a bit at the start, but then once you see that, like, oh, nothing is changing and it's just getting worse, at that point it's like, because it's like, I'm doing all this for what? To watch the few people I know that survived just be eaten alive, and then for me to be eaten alive? Like, no. No. Like, understandably, he's gonna be upset, but, like, they thought that their son was dead, or, like, wasn't gonna wake up. They went out, like they said, peacefully. compared to other people. Like that, I don't know. It's like obviously you would want them to be alive, but then again, you might have to at one point see them die in such a horrible way. No.
I'll start working on them then.
Oh my god! Is that because they saw the light? Okay, so it's clearly not just noise.
Did any of the blood get in your mouth?
Oh my god, he did.
Mark?
Wait.
Oh my god, I thought she was that's his... Oh no, we did kill him, okay. It looked like she was just chopping off his arm. I can't believe she just killed him like that. I mean, how else was she gonna do it? He wasn't gonna... He would have probably fought back if she hadn't done it that way. But like, that's just such a painful way to go. Obviously. Ugh.
How did you know? I mean, how did you know he was infected?
He got bit.
Yeah, but there was blood everywhere. It was on me. It was on you.
I didn't know he was infected, okay? He knew. I could see it in his face.
True.
Look, if someone gets infected, you've got between 10 and 20 seconds to kill them.
Okay. So it's really quick.
Have you got any plans, Jim? Do you want us to find a cure and save the world, or just fall in love and fuck? Plans are pointless. Staying
True.
alive's as good as it gets.
Again, what for?
Hey, what's that?
Let's go.
Because like, you'd want to be somewhere if you're going to survive with loads of people, but then obviously the more people around you, the more chances of people getting infected, things going wrong, whatever. So it's like you'd kind of want to be completely alone, you know, maybe with one or two people, but then you don't have the benefits of being in a bigger group. Then being in a bigger group comes with its own cons, and like, it's just... Again, so much of hassling for what? What quality of life do you have?
What is it about tower blocks and shopping trolleys, huh?
Like at least in
Stop
Train to
talking.
Busan, like, they had a goal, they had somewhere to get to, somewhere they knew was safe. So in that, it's understandable that they were trying to survive and trying so hard to get there, because like, okay, there's a reason for it. But with films like this, where it's like, everywhere else, then it's a bit like...
What's up?
Nothing.
I mean, this man's just come out of a coma, he's probably not physically in the best shape.
Got no fat on you, and all you've had to eat is sugar, so you're crashing. As for sugar, Pepsi or Lilt?
I've never heard of Lilt in my life.
Quiet. That's an infected.
I don't like that they run. Should we be pointing the flashlight then?
Oh no, they're in. Move!
That's another thing. As soon as I see them running, no. Oh my god.
Down the corridor, flat 157.
I was expecting more people to be here. I wasn't expecting just a family.
So, I'm Frank anyway, Jim.
This man's very trusting.
This is my daughter, Hannah. Come on, sweetheart, say hello.
I feel like you'd have to be selfish though if you had a child though, like, even though you'd want to help people.
Great, it's just great.
I don't think you'd want to risk, again,
Celebration, I'd say.
getting people into your little space where...
Hannah, what have we got?
I don't know. I don't know. It's too complicated.
Creme de menthe.
Get comfortable.
He's being very nice. That would also freak me out though, if people are too nice in these situations.
Celebration.
Top cupboard.
I'm not necessarily getting a bad vibe from these people.
No, it isn't much, but, well, cheers.
Or maybe I am. I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah, I thought there was gonna be more people because he had all this gear, so I thought maybe, like, you know, group of survivors, but something has to go wrong. They're not gonna stay here for the whole film.
So what do you make of them?
Well, they're desperate. Probably need us more than we need them.
I think they're good people.
Well, that's nice, but you should be more concerned about whether they're going to slow you down.
Right, because if they slowed you down
I'd leave them behind.
in a heartbeat,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
It's like you need to look out for yourself, but not be too selfish because
I do get it.
you still need other people's help, and then if you're just
I'd be
selfish
dead
and
already if I hadn't met you.
look out for yourself, then other people won't help you. So it's like you kind of need to.
I mean, thank you.
It's like in horror films, like it's always the people that are selfish and look out for themselves, they get killed, and then the people that are too nice might also get killed. You kind of need to be kind of like in between. Know when to be selfish, know when to look out for yourself, and then also know when you can help out.
You drink it, it evaporates, turns stagnant.
All empty.
Hasn't rained in 10 days. You can set up a plastic.
In England, impossible.
You'd never think it, needing rain so badly. Not in England.
Exactly.
Is here. The answer to infection is here. Not alone. There are others behind you. 42nd blockade, the M602, 27 miles northeast of Manchester.
We have to get all the way to Manchester.
Me and Hannah do need you more than you need us.
Look,
That's okay. It's the truth. I can't leave the block if it's just the two of us. But with other people.
If it's a recording, for all we know, the soldiers who made it are dead.
That's true. I was thinking that.
Maybe they have a cure.
Maybe they've got nothing at all.
Well, the only way to find out is to reach.
We could die trying, Frank.
We could die anyway.
And we'll never be safe in the cities. The soldiers could keep us safe, so we have to try and get there.
Get there how?
Just so you know, I don't take checks or credit cards.
He's gonna die. What happens if we need to get petrol, though?
It's the most direct route to the other side of the river.
No. Then we should take the indirect route, the one that's in broad daylight and that's not underground.
Let's just get it done.
Drive fast. Very fast.
No. See, this is a really shit idea.
It is. It really is.
Because it's really obviously a shit idea. So, we're just gonna drive into a town
Flash cars and broken glass, just really obvious.
Oh, I don't like this.
Hold on!
Oh my god. Okay, but we also don't want to ruin our car. Exactly. But what?
World's worst place to get a flat, huh?
Agreed.
What did you think would happen, though?
Hey, did you hear that? Hey. Did you hear that?
You know what?
Dad?
Oh, that sounds like a lot of them. Oh, it's rats.
Oh, no!
Don't scream, though. Oh, she's on the floor. Okay, scream. Yeah. Oh, no. Now they're coming. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Mm-mm. Don't get too excited though, Jim. I can hear him. I think that's them, or not.
Let's shop.
I don't trust it. Stop having fun, please. As soon as you start having fun, something bad is gonna happen.
If I never see another chocolate bar again, it will be too soon.
Yeah, I would be stocking up on the chocolate as well.
Chocolate orange, of course.
Good choice.
Yeah, single malt, 16-year-old, tart, full flavour, aggressive.
Oh god, something horrible is gonna happen to Frank, isn't it? Or Hannah. I don't know what type of film this is gonna be. I don't know how far they're gonna go. If they would, you know. Either way, like, he's not making it. Unfortunately. We're having too much fun. Are we
Do
here?
this now, or we're walking.
Oh, petrol.
Not you.
Are you sure that leaving her in the car is the best option? Go close the windows.
We've got enough food, Jim.
We don't have any cheeseburgers.
Jim.
Holidays with your
Jim. I don't think the cheeseburgers are going to be worth it. He really also broke one of the first rules. Don't go anywhere alone. It's like, if I was in this situation, I would be like glue. I would literally glue myself to someone. Oh my god, is that a baby? Okay, it's willing to get dark, so Hannah might not be safe. And I don't like the fact that she's alone. In the car, windows open.
Hello?
Don't do this again. I can't believe he's gone and done that again.
Find anything?
Nothing good.
Okay, Hannah.
I'm scared.
Out.
Oh god, I'm so tense right now. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I mean, I suppose it would be quicker to get places when there's literally no traffic. Would you think there'd be a load more just like cars and that had just been dumped? It'd be quite peaceful, you know, if it wasn't for the fact that, you know, everybody was dead.
I was thinking I was wrong.
But what?
All the death, all the shit. It doesn't really mean anything to Frank and Hannah because, well, she's got a dad and he's got his daughter, so I was wrong when I said that staying alive is as good as it gets.
She is so beautiful though.
40-second blockade. This is it.
Okay, so it looks like they're not infected so far. I thought I saw people. Perhaps I was wrong.
I don't understand, Dad. Did they leave?
I don't like this. I think we should go.
No!
Let's keep our voices down though. But don't wander off on your own.
Nothing. Can't believe it.
Oh, there's gonna be something in the car. In the truck.
Frank.
Frank's dead. He's about to die. Do you not think if they've all left, but like they've left a lot of things behind, that maybe this isn't the best place to be because they left for a reason? Or, you know, they didn't leave and they're all still here, but infected. Oh no. No, not like this. But oh my god, they're gonna have to kill him.
Dad, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, sweetheart. Sorry I lost my temper. Hannah.
Oh my god, Hannah, leave.
Dad?
Keep away from me!
Dad?
Keep away from me! Keep away from me! Keep away! Keep away! Keep away!
Not like this, Frank.
Jimmy's infected! No! Jim, kill it!
You guys couldn't come out sooner? You couldn't come out 30 seconds ago and this could have been avoided?
Well, we've got beds with clean sheets and a boiler that produces hot water. So you can all have a shower.
Cool.
How's she doing?
She's lost her dad, Jim. That's how she is.
Yeah.
Don't do that, come on.
No, it's understandable to do that.
I want her to be okay. When Hannah had her dad, it was okay. It was okay for them, and it was okay for us. It was all just...
Weird time to make a move, but okay. Might just be what she needed. Not if Hannah's in the room, though.
So you heard our broadcast?
Yeah, we did.
We must be a disappointment. You were hoping for a full brigade, an army base with helicopters and a field hospital.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
We're just hoping for...
The answer to infection.
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
have
as
one.
I said before, it's here.
Oh.
Though it may not be quite what you imagined.
Just feel very lucky to have found you.
You were lucky.
I don't know if this is one of those situations that you see in like The Walking Dead where they think they found a group and they're safe, but the group that they found are actually somehow worse than the zombies.
And we've been lacing the ground with tripwires and landmines. You wouldn't want to mow the lawn, but if they get in, we hear them.
Secondary to protection, our real job is to rebuild.
But where are the other people though? Surely there's other people that made it here.
And lastly, meet Mela. Mela? Jim. Jim. Mela.
And who is Mela exactly? What is his purpose?
Keeping him alive.
The idea was to learn something about infection.
And what have we learned?
Have him teach.
And eventually, he'll tell me how long the infected take to starve to death.
Oh. Oh, well, I guess that's actually a good thing to know. But should there not be... I don't know, I would be scared to have one nearby. Because what if he gets loose? What if he infects someone else? So there are no other people here, we've just got the soldiers.
Prepared a feast, Jones.
Honour of our guests, sir.
Absolutely. I was going to propose a toast, but this omelette will do just as well. To new friends.
I'm not sure how I feel.
Jones, did you notice while cooking that these eggs are off?
I thought the salt might cover the taste, sir.
He looks familiar. I mean, I would say if I was going to feel safe anywhere, I'd obviously much rather be with soldiers in this place that's barricaded off. Obviously something has to happen or something's not quite right. I just can't help but feel that they're not taking it 100% seriously.
You ain't gonna be needing this anymore, eh? Because you got me to protect you now. You wanna get your hands on a really big shot? Well, you just come and see me.
Oh my god.
Easy, Tiger. You don't wanna go picking a fight with me, son.
Sergeant Farrell!
No, that was deserved.
Mitchell, first action on.
We secured the perimeter, sir.
Then get to it. Jones, Bedford, go with him.
See, now I won't feel safe anymore.
We're very grateful for your protection and just having found other people. But if we're going to stay here...
Who have you killed?
I haven't killed any.
Since it began, who have you killed? You wouldn't be alive now if you hadn't killed somebody.
I don't know if he's actually killed anyone yet.
Kill a boy.
Oh yeah, the kid.
A child?
Yes.
But you had to. Otherwise, he'd have killed you.
Yeah, it wasn't for fun.
8 days ago, I found Jones with his gun in his mouth. He said he was going to kill himself because there was no future. What could I say to him? What do 9 men do except wait to die themselves? I moved us from the blockade, I set the radio broadcasting, and I promised them women. Because women mean a future.
And this is why I think sometimes people are scarier than the zombies, because what the actual I think if it was 9 women by themselves, this wouldn't even be a conversation, this wouldn't even be like... Because obviously, like I said, they're the type of... They weren't taking it seriously, we saw, like, the very immature.
You're not gonna keep them here. You've got to let them go.
And he was the only normal one, and obviously he's the only one that doesn't agree with this.
I want to give you a chance. You can be with us.
No.
But I can't let them go.
Hannah's a child.
Please. You see, I'm gonna have the black one, and I'm gonna make her squeal.
Mitchell! I swear to God, it's gonna end badly for you.
Move.
I hope so.
I'm gonna enjoy this. You stupid.
Like, they're just cruel. I was gonna say, go back and play dead with the bodies. Good thing you didn't do that.
He's dead.
Now how do we get the girls out? See, again, this is another reason, like, people try to survive. It's like, people are cruel, people are evil, and situations like this bring out the worst people, because obviously there's no one around to put people in their place. Like, there's no, like, well, now I can do what I want, because who's gonna stop me? There's no law, there's no nothing.
If you want us to get changed, you have to leave the room, okay?
She's not gonna let them do anything to Hannah.
Right. Come on, lads, let's leave the room.
Honestly, at this point, I'd rather just take my chances outside with the zombies, because, like, there's different types of cruelty, and, like, the zombies don't know what they're doing. They know perfectly well what they're doing.
We're gonna eat these, Hannah, okay? Come on, you eat these. Eat these.
Are you trying to kill me?
No, sweetheart. I'm making you not care, okay?
Death to all of them.
Honestly, thank God for the gyms of the world. People that show you that there are good people. I do wonder what he's got planned, because it's 1 against 8 now. They have guns, we have no guns. And what would they have done if people showed up but they had no women? Would they have told them of the plan, and then it's like, if they agreed, they stay, and if not, they just kill them? Go feast. I hope he eats their dicks. I hope they just rip it off, and I want them to go slow.
They've been a long time. What are you gonna do if they don't come back? Will you be the officer if Henry is dead? Is that the way it works?
Shut up.
I don't think they are coming back.
These seem like the type of guys that you could very
So
easily
shut up! Hannah.
get them angry.
And you're gonna be next.
Facts.
He's jammed! He's jammed!
It's a shame, because it would have been nice if we could have kept this place to ourselves and got rid of all of them.
Come on, Anne! What the f*** do now?
We love to see it. Is he in Alice in Wonderland? Oh, it's the last... Don't go upstairs. Go, where are you going? I would say stay in there, but I don't care what happens to you, so no. Go outside. Get ripped to shreds. No, I don't think he is. Well, I've seen him on some... Not Alice in Wonderland, but he's definitely been in something. We stand Jim in this household.
Hannah!
What is she gonna do? How is that mirror not fallen over though?
I haven't got any bullets. I haven't got any f***ing bullets.
Yeah. Yeah, I will. Jim with like this music on in the background, with that look on his face. He is a menace, but in a good way. Oh my god, oh my god. I hate that, but like, he deserves it. I just don't do eye things. Like, eye stuff grosses me out. But yeah, I said I wanted him to go slow and to suffer, and Jim, he delivered. He's not infected, he's just built like that.
That was longer than a heartbeat.
Jim?
See, now is a good time.
Listen.
We gotta find Hannah.
Hannah! It's okay. He's not infected.
But I thought he was biting you.
I love her for trying to protect her though.
You killed all my boys.
Yeah? No. What are we gonna do, Hannah? That right there, iconic move.
Get in.
Wait, that's she just reversed. Dumped his ass and then left. Drive through him. Drive through him.
Do it!
Put your seatbelt on first. Okay, another 28 days later. So I think we come to the conclusion that maybe it is better just to stick to ourselves and not find all the groups.
It's coming!
Oh, to get attention. What makes them think that they'll help though? Oh, okay. I was not expecting it to just end like that. Yeah, it was a fun film. I enjoyed it. I was just expecting a bit more at the ending, but I think it's kind of like it left it open, obviously. We know that there's 28 weeks later, which it's got a different actor in it. I don't think it's going to be the same people, I don't think. So it has left it open. Obviously, we know it doesn't get better if we got 28 years later. The zombies in this were obviously different because they said that it was like rage that they were infected with. And it didn't seem like you had to just shoot them in the head. It seemed like you could kill them in other ways. And I know they never call them zombies in any film or series. In this case, they don't even have a name. Yeah, I always think films like this are very interesting because I always used to like speak to my friends, you know, when you just sat there having these conversations, and I managed to get one of them to watch The Walking Dead. I used to be very obsessed with Walking Dead. Got one of them to watch it and the others hadn't watched it, but I kind of like explain the scenario, and it's when, spoilers obviously if you've started watching it, but when Shane shoots, I think his name was like Otis, it's been years, he shot him in the leg to escape himself, and obviously it created a distraction for the zombies, the walkers, to get him, when they could have technically both escaped. And I always used to have this conversation with my friends, like, who do you think we know who would do something like that? Like, how do you think people we know would be in these type of situations? I don't think it's something that you truly know how anyone would be, because obviously it's just pure survival. But there are some people that you just know, it's like, you would be an arsehole. Like, you would not be. And there are some people who you know would actually go out of their way to try and help everyone, but sadly, you know, those type of people that the bad people will take advantage of. But it's always interesting in films like this and series like this that it's the people that are more interesting than the actual zombies themselves. And it's like in this case, like I said, what those men were planning to do was much more cruel than what the zombies or the infected people would do, because they don't realize, like, they don't know what they're doing, but they did. And you know, the fact that Hannah was a child was just made it so much more worse. But those are the type of things that I think a lot of zombie apocalyptic shows kind of like, they don't show that side, and I'm not mad at them for not showing it, because it's like I don't necessarily want to see that, but that is something that would happen. Like I said, there's no rules, there's no laws, so it would bring out the worst in people, and people who are like this would do stuff like that. But Jim is like, I was not expecting Jim to go that hard. I was not expecting that from him at all. You know, like, I think it was just like a delivery driver. We saw him, you know, obviously been in a coma, so he wasn't in the best, like, wasn't healthy, he wasn't, you know, but he really, I was shocked. But honestly, that, you know, it's people like Jim and it's people like that you hope to run into in an apocalypse. But yeah, it was a really interesting film, and I will probably definitely watch 28 Weeks Later and probably 28 Years Later. The trailer for that looked really good. And yeah, definitely very interesting. But I just can't help but feel like I was kind of missing something. Like I thought there was going to be something more. I don't know why. But overall, good film. I enjoyed it. It's always nice to see Cillian Murphy. Yeah, it's weird because I think I've only ever really seen Cillian Murphy in Peaky Blinders, and I think I watched the Batman films when I was younger, and obviously he's in that. But yeah, that was cool. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.